Imagine a place where the landscapes shift as dramatically as a dream. One moment, you're surrounded by the fiery hues of a desert, and the next, you're trekking among glaciers or sipping wine in a sun-drenched valley. That place is Chile. This incredible South American country stretches over 4,300 kilometers, offering a tapestry of experiences that cater to every traveler. From the Atacama Desert to Patagonia and the mysterious Easter Island, Chile is more than a destination. It's a journey of extremes. Let me take you through Chile, not just with facts, but with stories and moments that made me fall in love with this enchanting country. The Atacama Desert, a Martian landscape on Earth. The Atacama Desert is like stepping onto another planet. I remember my first night in San Pedro de Atacama, a quaint town that serves as the gateway to the desert. The sky was so clear, it felt as if you could reach out and touch the Milky Way. Stargazing here isn't just an activity, it's a spiritual experience. The Valle de la Luna, or Valley of the Moon, is equally mesmerizing. Its surreal rock formations and golden sands transport you to another world. I joined a small group of travelers for a sunset tour, and as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the desert in fiery reds and oranges, we all fell silent. It was a moment of pure awe. Then there's the El Tatio geysers. Waking up at 4 a.m. to watch steam rise against the cold morning light might not sound appealing, but standing there, surrounded by the bubbling earth, was worth every shiver. Santiago, where history meets modernity. Chile's capital, Santiago, is a city that blends the past and present seamlessly. I started my exploration at Plaza de Armas, soaking in the colonial charm and vibrant street performances. A short walk brought me to the bohemian neighborhood of Bella Vista, where colorful murals told stories of Chile's history and resilience. One of my favorite memories was taking the cable car up San Cristobal Hill. From the top, the sprawling cityscape framed by the majestic Andes was unforgettable. And the food. A visit to Mercado Central introduced me to pastel de choclo, a corn pie filled with beef and chicken that felt like a warm hug on a plate. Patagonia, nature's masterpiece. Patagonia is where nature's power and beauty collide. My journey to Torres del Paine National Park began with a bus ride from Punta Arenas. Even before reaching the park, the views of turquoise lakes and snow-capped peaks left me breathless. The W Circuit trek was challenging but rewarding. On the second day, as I climbed to the base of the Torres, the iconic granite towers, I felt every step in my legs. But when I reached the top, the sight of those massive spires reflecting in a glacial lagoon made me forget my exhaustion. Another highlight was kayaking near Grey Glacier. Paddling through icy waters surrounded by towering icebergs was surreal. I even spotted a condor soaring above, a reminder of how wild and untamed Patagonia truly is. Easter Island, mysteries of the Moai. Few places capture the imagination like Easter Island. Landing on this remote speck in the Pacific, I was greeted by a warm breeze and the sight of Moai statues standing sentinel along the coastline. During my visit, a local guide shared the oral history of the Rapa Nui people. It added layers of meaning to my hikes, especially to Rano Raraku, the volcanic quarry where these iconic statues were carved. I'll never forget watching the sun set over Ahu Tongariki, with its 15 moai standing silhouetted against the sky. The wine valleys, a taste of Chile. Chile's wine regions are a paradise for wine lovers. In the Casablanca Valley, I toured family-run vineyards where Carmenere, Chile's signature grape, took center stage, sitting under a vine-covered pergola with a glass of red in hand. I listened to stories from the winemakers, many of whom have tended these lands for generations. I also ventured into the Colchagua Valley, where rolling hills and sunlit terraces create the perfect conditions for robust reds. Pairing these wines with empanadas and asado, Chilean barbecue, was the ultimate way to savor the region's flavors. Adventure awaits in Chile. Chile isn't just a place to visit. It's a place to experience. Whether you're hiking in the Atacama, skiing in the Andes, or kayaking in Patagonia, adventure is always just around the corner. One unforgettable moment for me was climbing Villarrica, an active volcano. It was a grueling ascent, but standing at the crater's edge and watching steam rise from the depths was both exhilarating and humbling. For a change of pace, I explored the Lake District. In Puerto Varas, I rented a kayak and paddled across Lake Yanquihue with the Osorno volcano towering in the distance. The calm waters mirrored the snowy peak so perfectly that it felt like paddling through a dream. Cultural riches and warm hospitality. Chile's people are as diverse as its landscapes. In Chiloé, I stayed with a local family who shared tales of the island's mythical creatures and treated me to curanto, a traditional dish cooked in an underground pit. Their kindness and hospitality left a lasting impression. Valparaiso, on the other hand, was a riot of color and creativity. Every street felt like an art gallery, with murals and graffiti turning walls into canvases. One afternoon, I joined a local artist for a walking tour, learning about the stories behind the art and the city's rich cultural history. When to visit and practical tips. Chile's diversity means there's no wrong time to visit. Summer, November to March, is perfect for exploring Patagonia, while the cooler months are ideal for the Atacama Desert. The wine harvest in March and April adds a festive touch to the Central Valley. Traveling in Chile is straightforward, with an extensive bus network and domestic flights. The local currency is the Chilean peso, and while credit cards are widely accepted, it's wise to carry cash for smaller towns. Chile, a journey of a lifetime. Chile isn't just a destination. It's a story you'll carry with you forever. From the deserts to the glaciers, from ancient statues to bustling cities, every moment in Chile is a memory waiting to be made. Pack your bags, open your heart to adventure, and let Chile work its magic on you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, safe travels, and see you in Chile.